You shouldn't stop an invention at the time you write the scientific paper. You've actually got to take it to people so people use the invention. I've been at UC for a very long time. Came as an undergraduate student in 1965 on the Old Town site. Continued with a PhD here. Had a few years overseas before returning as a lecturer. I got into physics partly by following my nose. It's a subject I enjoyed at school. I would have always described myself as a theoretical physicist. So I'm looking at sort of modelling of things, the mathematics behind things. Some opportunities came to work with laser treatment of port wine stains. I said, well, that looks like an interesting problem. I'd be able to apply some physics and some maths to it, and so we did. Just getting the right pulse length of the laser was in fact the core thing. Upwards of 2,000 patients had some treatment. One of my ex-students approached several people in New Zealand and said New Zealand really should be involved in CERN. I could see that there was interesting mathematics and some interesting technology. 300 million CTs taken a year at the moment. So that's roughly 300 million people are affected by what this Mars team is doing. We say it's colour X-rays. The electromagnetic spectrum includes infrared, radio waves, it includes X-rays, and those X-rays have different colour in the same sense as light has different colour, but it's much more energy per photon. And if you use that information, it's been known for approximately 100 years, you can see what atoms you've got in there. You get very high resolution images that distinguish the calcium from the water. We can very easily distinguish calcium from iodine, from gadolinium, and iodine and gadolinium are standard contrast agents in medicine. The fact that we can distinguish them means all sorts of things can be done that couldn't be done before. The human body is roughly, if you like, 100 litres. The biggest images we've taken so far are 2 litres. So we've got we've just got to scaling it up, but we're pushing the technology so that we can go 10 times, maybe 100 times faster in our data gathering. We've got to also push the technology at the computer technology end and the algorithm end of how do you reconstruct such a large data set. One of the things I think I've always enjoyed is solving problems. And so it may sound a bit counterintuitive, but knowing there are problems to solve is one of the things that inspires me.